Hello,
Hello, Lorraine.
everybody. Hello. Just one moment so I can greet everybody, okay? Hi, my name is Lorraine. I'm from Canada with another Verbling class for you. This class is at a beginner level and it's called An Evening Out. And so we'll greet everybody as they come into the class. And we have Gabrielle. Hi.
Hi, Lorraine.
Welcome to the class. How are you? Gabrielle, hi.
Sorry. Hi, sorry.
There we go. Where are you from, Gabrielle?
I am from Chile.
From Chile. Oh, very nice. I haven't gone to Chile yet, but I was in Peru, pretty close.
Yes.
I will have to get to Chile one day. And we have Victor. Hi, Victor. How are you?
Hi, Lorraine. Fine. I'm fine, thank you.
That's good. I'm glad you're in the class.
How are you
And
doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Yes.
Glad
I
to see.
had a fantastic weekend. We had beautiful weather, and it makes me so happy. And we have Sam with us. Hi, Sam. How are you?
Hello, how are you? How have you been doing recently?
I have been doing very well. Nicely asked, Sam. Do you know, last week I had somebody in my class who had the same picture as you do. I thought it was you, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
It's very strange. Welcome to class. And we have Ruben. Hello.
Hello, Lorraine. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Your volume is very low, Ruben. If you can turn it up just a little bit.
Okay, I'll try it.
Thanks. Is this a picture of you and your child?
Yes, this is my son.
Your son. Oh, very nice. He's got his face looking the wrong way.
Yes.
What is he looking at? Elephants?
Yeah, there are elephants.
Ah. Well, no wonder he's looking the wrong way. The elephants are much more interesting than the camera. Welcome to the class.
Thank you. Hi,
That's
everyone.
better. Good. That's much better.
Better? Okay.
Very good. And we have Pedro. Hi.
Hi, Lorraine. How are you?
I'm very well. Again, your volume is a little bit low, Pedro. It's hard to hear you.
Excuse me, and listen
Okay. That's better. Where are you from?
I'm from Spain.
From Spain. Okay, very nice. Welcome to the class.
Thank you.
Oscar, hi. How are you?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine, thanks. Good to see you as well.
Good to see you. Nice to see you. And Adela, hello. Welcome. Adela, unmute your microphones.
Yes, hello.
Welcome.
Hello, Lorraine.
Welcome. Hi. Okay. And we also have Rui. Hi, Rui. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
Very good. Okay, excellent. Well, it's nice to see everybody today. I have decided for the next few months that I will not teach on Monday because I have so much to do at my cottage. So I need a little extra time. So I will be teaching on Tuesday to Friday. And I have one afternoon class on Tuesdays and another afternoon class either on a Thursday or a Friday, just in case you wondered. That's what's happening. Anyway, let's get started with our material for today. Just got to get organized here. Here it is. I'll post the link in the chat, Verbling chat, and also share my screen with you, which is right here. So this is called an evening out. You should see a green screen. If you can't see it, let me know, and we'll try and fix it. And all right, everybody can. Okay. All right, I'm not going to have you people write the answers, but I do want you to think about your answers to each of these questions. So I'm going to get everybody to read the questions. We'll do it out loud, and then we'll ask each other some questions. So Victor, can you read the first question, please?
Do you go out every weekend?
Okay, good. Some. The next one.
Do you often go out on the weekend?
Good. Okay, Rui.
Yoo-hoo!
The next question. Just read it, please.
Do you often go out on the weekend?
We've already had that one. Can you do the next one, please?
How often do you go to discos?
Very good, yes. And Ruben, the next one, please.
When you go to eat in a restaurant, what type of food do you prefer?
Very good, thank you. And Pedro, the next one, please.
Do you prefer to go out with 1-2 people or with another group of friends?
Okay, good. And Oscar?
What don't you like doing in the evening? Is there anywhere you find it boring?
Good, okay, very nice. And we have Ahmed with us. Hi, how are you today?
Hi, how are you doing?
Nice to see you again. So we're just going to ask each other some of these questions. I'm going to start with Adela. You can ask any of the questions to Ahmed, and then we'll change roles. So go ahead.
Hello, Ahmed. How often do you go to discos?
Well, what question, sorry?
How often do you go to
question
disco?
3. Well, I never I never go to disco.
Okay, so now Ahmed.
Because I don't dance. I don't know how to dance.
Well, if you went to the discos, you'd learn. Okay, Ahmed, can you ask the question back to Adela, the same question?
Okay. Adela, how often do you go to discos?
Never.
As well.
I don't like discos.
Right. So when we ask these questions, it's Adela asks, how often do you go to discos? You say, never. I never go to discos. How often do you go to discos? So you turn the question around onto the other person. You stress the word you. How often do you go to discos?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, good. Let's go to learning all these new names here. Gabriel and Oscar. So Gabriel, you ask Oscar one of these questions.
Okay. Hi, Oscar.
Yes. Go ahead.
Do you go out every weekend?
No. I rarely go every weekend.
You say, I rarely go out on the weekend.
Yes. I rarely go out on weekend.
On the weekend. On the weekend. Remember
on the weekend.
Okay, now turn the question around and ask it to Gabriel.
Victor.
No, Gabriel, you have to turn it around and ask Gabriel. How
Gabriel.
often do you go out on the weekend? Go ahead.
Gabriel, do you often go out on the weekend?
Okay, Oscar, I'm going to write this in the chat, okay?
I'm sorry, teach.
That's okay. We didn't really take this, but I did say it. When you turn the... Oh, I put a question mark on the end, so it didn't work. Hold on. So, what it says there is, do you often go out on the weekend? That is a question that you ask someone, but when you turn the question around to ask the other person, you say, how often do you go out on the weekend? How often
do you go out on the weekend?
Good, okay. So can you answer, Gabriel?
I don't go out often on the weekend.
Okay.
Because I have a baby.
All right.
My baby is 4 months old.
Oh.
So I can go out on the weekend.
Okay. So we usually put often before the verb. I don't often go out on the weekend. Okay. You can also put it at the end of the sentence.
I can read you type.
You can't read it. It's in Verbling chat. Can you not see Verbling chat?
Okay. Now yes. I don't often go out on the weekend. Okay.
Or,
I don't go out on the weekend very often.
Okay, good. So either of those sentences is correct. All right, very nice. So now Pedro and Ruben. Pedro, find a question to ask Ruben.
When you go to eat in a restaurant, what type of foods do you prefer?
When I go to a restaurant, I prefer to ask for local food, food that is made in the area.
Okay, so you would say, when I go to eat in a restaurant, I prefer local food. Local.
Local. Okay.
Okay. Now turn the question around and ask Pedro.
And Pedro, what was the question? When do you go to eat in a restaurant, what type of food do you prefer?
I go to the restaurant, I would prefer Mediterranean cook.
Ooh. Okay, so you prefer Mediterranean cooking. Yes, Mediterranean cooking. Good, all right, very nice. Okay, we need to make sure the microphones are muted. Yeah, we have some background noise. Okay, so this next one is for Rui and Sum. So Rui, you ask the question and Sum answer, please.
Do you prefer to go out with one or two people or with a large group of friends?
I beg your pardon. Please say again.
Do you prefer to go out with one or two people or with a large group of friends?
Oh. I would like to go out only myself.
Okay, so you would say, I prefer to go out by myself.
Okay.
I prefer to go out by myself.
Okay.
Can you say that, please?
Yeah, I prefer go out by myself.
Okay, now ask him the question.
Oh, okay. Mm,
Oh, I keep putting a question mark.
oh. When you go to eat in a restaurant, what
No,
type?
you need to ask the same question.
Oh, okay,
This
okay.
is a conversation, so when somebody asks you something, you want to get the information back from them. So when someone says, do you prefer? And you answer, then you can say, and what about you? Do you prefer to go out with one or two people or with a large group?
Okay. How about you? Do you prefer to go out with one to two people, or with a large group of friends?
Normally, I prefer one or two people. Is the large group friends is sometimes is more confused and
Yeah, it's more
party.
confusing, yeah. It gets a little wild. Okay, good answer. Very nice. All right, let's see. Victor, I want you to ask Adela, please.
Okay. Adela, when you go to eat in a restaurant, what type of food do you prefer?
I prefer Mediterranean dish normally. And what about you? What you prefer?
Okay, when I go to eat in a restaurant, I would prefer a barbecue.
Barbecue.
Good election.
Okay, very good. That's just kind of a warmer for us. So here's a dialogue between Jane and Julie. There are some mistakes in the underlined phrases. So let's find those mistakes and see if we can correct them. So first we'll just read through the dialogue, okay? I'm going to get, let's see. Let's get Adela to be Jane and Ahmed to be Julie. And just read through the whole thing for us, please.
Good evening, Julie.
Hi, what are you doing tonight?
I want to. Do you have any idea what we can do?
What about to go to the cinema? That Brad Pitt movie is on.
I don't like him. Let's go in to have something to eat. There is a new French restaurant near the university.
No, I'm not hungry. Do you like to go dancing at the disco?
I'm too tired to dance tonight.
Why don't we going to the wine bar to meet Kathy?
Oh, great idea. We can go there at 8 p.m.
Okay, thank you. All right, so let's take a look at the first sentence that's underlined. Gabriel, can you read the sentence and then tell me what you think is wrong with it?
I read, but I don't have idea what's the mistake.
Okay,
What
so
about
read the
to
sentence.
go to the cinema?
Okay.
What about to go to the cinema?
Okay. Does anybody see a mistake there? What should it be?
About.
No, what about is fine.
To go?
Okay, so what should it be? Instead of to go, we should have?
Going?
Yeah, going. What about going to the cinema?
What about you?
And that too should also be crossed out. What about going to the cinema? What about going to the cinema?
I have a question. Going is a present continuous.
Yes.
But in that situation, don't go to the cinema in the time. That I don't understand
It
that.
is going to is something that hasn't happened yet. I'm going to go. It isn't something that has happened yet. Okay, it is something that is going to happen in the future. Going to. So what about going to the cinema? It's something that I'm putting out there as a suggestion. Okay. So I needed to move those X's over a little further. It was just sometimes it's very small when I'm doing this. Okay, so let's try the next sentence, which is for Oscar.
Let's going to have something to eat. Questions, teacher.
Okay, so what's wrong with this sentence?
Let's go out.
Yes, you're right. Let's go. Let's go to have something to eat. Good. Let's go to have something to eat, not going. Good. All right, then, Pedro, the next one, please.
Do you like going dancing at the disco?
Okay, do you like, can you say it again?
Do you like going?
Okay. You like going dancing at the disco? It's actually an okay sentence grammatically. If you could please mute your microphone because you have a lot of background noise. Pedro, mute.
Yes.
Thank you.
Sorry.
You like going dancing? Okay. Okay, going dancing is correct. The other way we could say this sentence, because we're asking, I would say, would you like to go dancing? Would you like to go dancing instead of do you like to go dancing? They are all grammatically correct, but we're asking, we're making suggestions about going someplace. So would you like makes more sense to me, not do you like.
Excuse me, teacher. I have a question.
Certainly.
Would you like is more polite?
It is a question. When you ask, do you like, it means, is this a preference of yours? Would you like to go dancing means, would you like to come with me to a disco to dance? So it isn't asking about whether they like dancing, but whether they want to go dancing. Does that make sense?
I see it.
That means invite.
So yeah, one's an invitation and one is just asking about their preference. So ask, do you like to dance? And you could say, yes, I do. But would you somebody asks somebody when they want to have them come out to the dance floor with them? Would you like to dance? Yes, I would like to dance. And you go and you dance. Okay, so one is just asking about whether dancing is something you like to do. And the other one is an invitation.
Excuse me, I have a
Yes,
question. Yeah.
certainly.
Do you like to go to dance at the disco?
Yes, you could say that as well. It is correct. But again, it is not an invitation. When you say, do you like, it is about whether this is a preference of yours, not an invitation.
Yeah.
Okay? So, if you want to make it an invitation, this is what you can do as well. Do you want to go dancing? When you say like, it is a preference. When you say want, it is a desire. So that's another way you could make this sentence say what you want. So there are several ways to make this an invitation. Change like to want, or change do you to would you, and keep like. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, let's try the next one. Whose turn is it? Ruben?
Yes. Why don't we go to the wine bar?
Yes, that's correct. Why don't we go to the wine bar to meet Kathy? Not going to. Good. Are there any other questions about these little mistakes? Okay. So this is going to be mostly a speaking exercise, but first we'll match up the pictures with the words. They shouldn't be too hard. I think we go across. We'll start at the top. Rui, what do you think this picture is about, the first one?
Wow.
Is nice picture. Is the party. Is the drinks.
Yeah, so where do you think this might be? Look at the words down here. Which one fits?
Go to the pub.
Yeah, go to the pub. Good. And some. What about this one?
Oh. Go driving.
Yeah, go driving. And this one, Victor.
Go to the theater.
Go to the theater. Very good. Adela, this one?
Yes, go to the restaurant.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and Amit, the next one.
Yeah, the most difficult one.
No, the last one's the most difficult one.
Yeah. Go to the cinema.
Okay, so this one is go. This one here.
Sorry. I thought sorry.
You didn't get the last
Very
one.
easy.
I was saying because I was looking. I was looking at the last one. That's why.
No,
Okay,
not the last one.
Oh, sorry. Go dancing.
This is go dancing. And then, of course, we have the really hard one. And that's for Gabriel.
Go to the cinema.
Yeah, they go to the cinema. All right. So now, yes? Did someone have a question, comment? No? All right. So I'm going to put you together in pairs, and we're going to listen to the two of you decide which two things you would like to do this evening. Okay, so you're going to have to negotiate because you might not both want to do the same things. So you have to find two things that you both want to do. I'm going to start with Victor and Sung. So you're going to have a discussion about what to do tonight. Go ahead.
Sam,
Yeah,
let's go to the pub tonight.
of course. Which park do you want? What is the name?
It's up for you.
Up to you. Up to you.
Up to you.
It's up to you.
Yes.
Okay, you need to pick two places to go. Let's go to the pub and then let's go dancing.
Well,
something like that. Not necessarily that.
Would you like to go to dance at the circus, the downtown?
I think it's too boring. Maybe better let's go to driving.
Okay, let's go driving, not to driving. Let's go driving.
Let's go driving.
Okay. But I don't have the license to drive. Do you have a license?
Yes, I have license.
Okay, so are you going to go drinking before you go driving, or the other way around?
After driving, which restaurant we have dinners?
Let's go to our local restaurant.
Have you made a reservation for table?
No, but I will.
Okay.
All right, so the two of you are going to go to the pub, go for a drive, and then go to the local restaurant. Okay, very good. Let's get Rui and Pedro. Try this conversation. Try to keep it to two things. So you might decide that you don't want to do something. Somebody might say, let's go dance, and you say, no, I don't know how to dance, let's go to the theater. Oh, I hate the theater. How about we go to dinner? Something like that. Do a conversation together. Go ahead, you two.
Would you like to the restaurant this night?
Tonight.
Night.
No, I prefer is the pub or the cinema. And you?
Ooh.
At the cinema is necessary go to driving.
Oh, so right, it's no problem. I'm the car. I'm going to your house maybe 7 or 8 p.m. and I drive and listen. It's okay for you?
Okay, come here for 8 at the night.
Okay, 8 o'clock in your house. And, you the drinks the first or go the first the cinema? How you prefer?
And okay.
So what have the two of you decided on? You're going to...
The pub, the first, or go in the first, the cinema.
Okay, so the pub and the cinema. Great. All right, thank you. I'm sorry, Ruben, I jumped over you because I mistook you, but you can do the next one with Oscar, please. So I want the two of you to decide the two places you're going to go this evening.
Okay. Oscar, would you like to go to the restaurant tonight?
Yes. I like
Yes?
it. Yes, I like it.
I wasn't
Okay,
sure.
Oscar, well, think of something to do after the restaurant. Oscar?
Repeat, please, teacher.
You have accepted the invitation
yes,
to go
yes.
to the restaurant. Now
I
you
see.
make another suggestion.
Yes. When you go a restaurant.
Okay, no, Oscar, you have accepted for the restaurant. That's good. Now, how about after the restaurant? We
Yes.
go
Yes.
and do something else.
Yes. Yes. How about yes? How about go to the restaurant?
You are at the restaurant after the restaurant.
How about at the restaurant?
Another time in the restaurant?
Another restaurant after the first one, Oscar? How
Yes, yes.
many dinners are you going to eat?
Or what? or what restaurant? Por ejemplo, ¿no?
En un otro lugar.
Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Look at all the possibilities.
Quite. I don't know, teacher.
Okay,
I was
Oscar.
lost. I'm sorry. How am I going to the restaurant?
No, you are already said yes to the restaurant. How about going to the disco? How about going to the theater? How about going to the cinema?
How about going to the restaurant?
Oscar, you need to choose something other than the restaurant. No restaurant.
Yes, I see. I want to go.
Yes? Where?
I want to go somewhere.
Okay, choose one. ¿Cuál?
What?
Cinema? Theater? Disco?
Yes, I prefer. Yes, yes. I prefer go disco.
Okay, so after the restaurant, let's go to the disco.
After restaurant, let's go disco.
Okay, let's go to the disco. What do you say to that, Ruben?
I would prefer to go to bed early.
Oh!
Okay.
Why?
Because we have eaten so much food, and I have to rest.
What and they what and they could to go?
Okay. I think that you are just going to go to the restaurant and then go home. Okay? Let's move on because other people need to have a turn. And we have Gabriel and Amit. I want you to try this. Go ahead.
Ahmed, you first.
You can ask me.
Okay, I start. Ahmed, do you want to go out tonight?
Yes, I would like.
Yeah. What you prefer?
Where would you like to go is better. Where would you like to go?
Where do you like to go?
I would like to go to the cinema.
The cinema?
Yeah.
Because why? What movie?
Would you like to go to the cinema?
The
Yes.
cinema is very boring. It's not go. It's not a good movie tonight.
Okay.
Maybe would you like to go to the pub?
Well, I don't like going to the pub. What about going to the restaurant?
No, go to the pub.
Okay. I will go to the pub. Okay, but we are after the pub. We are going to go to the restaurant. Is that okay?
Oh, okay, yeah. But what restaurant? What type of food?
What restaurant do you like?
A Chilean restaurant.
Well, I like it as well. Okay.
Okay, so you guys are going to go to the pub for a drink and then to a nice Chilean restaurant. That sounds good. All right, so I'm going to get Adela to do the same thing with Victor, please.
Okay. Adela? Do you hear me?
Hi, Victor. What about the dinner? Because the dinner is burned. Would you like to go out to a restaurant?
Of course, I agree. And what we will do after restaurant?
Oh, it's possible to go to the theater. I can have the tickets with discount, about the 20% discount.
Ooh.
That would
Wow.
elect.
That's good idea. What they play?
I don't remember, but it's a play about. It's a comedy, I think. I think the actors are very, very talented.
Okay, I love comedy. Let's go.
Okay, sounds like a plan. Good job. Okay. And we're going to be doing lots of things like this. Again, this is more speaking. In this case, I want you to choose one of these answer cards. This game was set up to be played in a classroom, so I am trying to adapt it. You can choose any one of these, just one. Remember, when somebody invites you out somewhere, that you have one of these problems, okay? You want to stay at home or you're not free tomorrow. So if somebody asks you if you would like to go horseback riding tomorrow, and you have chosen you are not free tomorrow, you must say, no, I'm sorry, I can't go. Okay? You can make up why you have an appointment or whatever. Or somebody wants to take you to a disco, but you have a headache. You have to say, no, I've got a terrible headache. Something like that. But choose only one of these. Okay? So everybody look at them, choose one. Everyone got one?
I choose.
Oh, no, don't tell us, don't tell us. Don't say anything. Don't tell anyone.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Sorry, I don't.
That's all right. Just to let us know that you have chosen one, but don't tell me. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to go to the next screen. We have all of these different activities. I want you to choose a person in the class, anyone in the class, and ask one of these, or invite them to one of these things. I will start. I'm going to ask Oscar. Okay. Do you want to go hiking in the mountains tomorrow?
Yes.
Can you answer in a full sentence, please, Oscar?
Mm-hmm.
Oscar, do you see what I wrote?
Yes.
Oscar, you just need to read what I wrote in Verbling chat.
Yeah, I see it. I see Melvin Chavez.
Okay, read it.
I want to go hiking with you.
Yes, so that is how you answer. Yes, I want to go hiking with you.
Yes, I want to go hiking when.
Okay, very good.
Now, very bad, very bad. I'm lost.
Okay, listening. Oscar, can you choose someone in the class and ask any one of these questions, these invitations? Go ahead.
Yes. Víctor.
Yep.
How about going to the salsa club tonight?
I wish I may, but you know, I'm short of money.
Okay, I wish I could.
I wish I could, yeah.
Or
I wish I could, but I'm short of money. All right, good. Victor.
Adela, why don't we go to the new Italian restaurant?
Oh, sorry, I apologize, but I have a terrible headache.
Oh no.
Okay. Adela? Yeah.
Ahmed, how about going to see the new Al Pacino film?
I would like to, but I don't have any money.
Oh, sorry.
Are you going to treat me?
I can borrow or lend.
You will lend me.
Okay, so we're going to try something a little different now. I want you to ask questions until you get somebody who says yes. Okay, you can ask different questions. So Adela, ask another question to another person. Oh no, I know. Ask the same question about the Al Pacino film. see who will go with you.
Okay. Would you like to watch the new Al Pacino film?
Who are you asking?
Pedro?
I cannot. I am too tired.
Okay, good. All right, Adela, ask somebody else.
Sorry,
He said he can't. He's too tired.
Sorry, there are a noise. Sorry.
Please ask the same question to a different person until somebody says they will go with you.
Okay. Ruben, would you like to watch the new Al Pacino film?
I'm sorry, but I would like to do something quiet. It annoys me a lot, the loud sound in the cinema.
Okay. Try again, Adela.
Oscar, Rui?
Yes.
Would you like?
It's for Rui. Rui.
Rui, would you like to going to see the new Al Pacino film?
Of course, Adele, is a pleasure for me going the cinema. Me and you.
Right. Excellent. Okay, so you got Rui. Okay, so you're off to the Al Pacino film. Okay, Rui, you choose a question to ask and see if you can find anyone who'll go with you.
Is the same question?
Oh,
No.
try a different question. Different question.
Okay. Gabriel, how about play football before lunch tomorrow?
Oh, so sorry, but I don't like any sports.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, try
But
somebody else.
let's go to the pub.
Back to the pub again. No, he has to find somebody who wants to play football. Go ahead.
Oscar, how about play football before the lunch tomorrow?
I would like, but I haven't any time.
Oh, you're so bored.
Work. All right, try somebody else.
Pedro, how about play football before lunch tomorrow? Is possible for you?
Yes,
Yes, I would
yes.
like.
I like football tomorrow.
How time you prefer to play football? 4 o'clock?
Perfect.
Okay.
All right, excellent. Okay, so Pedro, ask somebody another question and see if you can get them to go with you.
Adela,
Yes.
how would you like to go to the theater later?
Oh,
Would you like to go to the theater later?
sorry, it's not possible. I have a headache. I take a pill. I'm going to the bed.
Oh, yesterday?
Sorry.
Okay, try somebody else.
Yes. Yesterday? No.
Yesterday has already happened. You can't do anything else. Maybe tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Excuse me, tomorrow.
I'll think.
Yes, I'll think about it.
Yes.
Okay, you'll have to try somebody else. Pedro? Pedro, you'll have to try somebody else. She said no.
No.
Ask another person.
I play tennis in the afternoon.
You asked
I don't
Adela.
understand.
Okay, just you need to find somebody to say yes to your proposal. So ask Ahmed or ask Rui. Ask somebody else.
Okay. Yes, tomorrow is for theater at 8 o'clock.
Okay, who are you asking? Okay. I think, Pedro, you aren't understanding quite what you are supposed to do. We have time for not much. Ahmed, can you please ask somebody a question, an invitation?
Okay. Summing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes. Do you want to go hiking in the mountains tomorrow?
Oh, that would be great, but I haven't the time tomorrow. How about we choose another day to hiking?
Okay.
Okay, good. No, that was well done. That was very nicely refused. You say, I would love to, but I can't. Let's choose another day. Very nicely done, son. Okay, we're out of time for this lesson. I have the next lesson right after this, so if you want to follow along, please do, and I'll see you then. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
very much.